Not every man shows love the same way, but there are signs that leave no doubt. When a guy truly cares, he acts differently, and these actions speak much louder than just saying "I love you." Want to know if he really sees a future with you? Then stay until the end, because the last sign is one of the most powerful. He truly cares about you, and you know that man who genuinely cares about your well-being. It's not just about saying he loves you, it's about showing it every day. He pays attention to you, asks about your day, and notices when something isn't right. And the most important part, he doesn't wait for you to ask. It can be something simple, like covering you with a blanket when you fall asleep on the couch, or sending a message just to make sure you got home safely. Love is in the details. He notices the little things that matter to you and acts with kindness. If he knows you hate waking up early, he tries to schedule things later in the day. If he sees you're exhausted, he offers to help, even with small things. These actions show that he's not just thinking about himself, he's thinking about you and your peace of mind too. And it's not just on the good days. When things get tough, he doesn't disappear or pretend everything is fine. On the contrary, he listens, asks how he can help, and tries to take some of the weight off your shoulders. He doesn't let you feel alone during hard times, because seeing you well is just as important to him as anything else in life. Now, there's another way to tell if he really loves you, something that goes beyond caring and shows just how much. He truly values you. He makes an effort to see you. Happy saying, "I love you" is easy, but actions are what prove real feelings. A man who truly loves you makes it a priority to see you smile. And it's not about expensive gifts or grand surprises. Sometimes it's learning to cook your favorite meal just to make you happy, or planning an outing because he knows you'll love it. These spontaneous gestures show how much your happiness matters to him. And it's not just on special occasions, it's in the little moments too. He turns ordinary things into great moments. If you come home tired, he tries to cheer you up, whether with a silly joke or an unexpected hug. He pays attention to what makes you happy and makes an effort to be part of that joy. That's not just love, it's dedication to the relationship. Now, take a moment and think. When was the last time someone did something unexpected just to make you smile? A simple gesture that changed your day? Share your experience in the comments. Your story might help another woman recognize the signs of true love, but there's another sign even stronger than just making you happy. Something that shows he doesn't just like you, he truly values you in a way few people do. He values your opinion. A man who truly loves you doesn't make decisions alone when they involve both of you. He wants to know what you think, takes your ideas seriously, and includes you in everything. Whether it's something simple like choosing a restaurant or something important like making future plans, he makes sure to hear you out. And not because he has to, but because he wants to. To him, your opinion matters and makes all the difference. This is clear in everyday conversations. He doesn't interrupt you, dismiss your feelings, or ignore what you say. On the contrary, he asks questions, shows interest, and even rethinks some decisions after hearing your point of view. This doesn't mean you'll always agree, but it does mean he respects you enough to consider your perspective before making a choice. And when challenges arise in the relationship, he doesn't decide everything on his own or impose his will. Instead, he prefers to talk things through, understand how you feel, and find a solution together. This kind of attitude shows maturity and commitment, because a healthy relationship isn't about control, it's about partnership and mutual respect. Now, there's something even deeper that demonstrates true love, a behavior that requires patience, understanding, and a level of care that not every man is capable of. 4. He is patient with you. No relationship is perfect all the time. There are days when you're tired, irritated, or just not in the mood. And this is where a man who truly loves you stands out. He doesn't respond with rudeness or impatience. He responds with understanding. Instead of turning small things into arguments, he takes a deep breath and tries to understand what's going on with you. This patience shows up in many ways. If you take a long time to get ready, he doesn't rush you. If you change your mind about something, he doesn't get annoyed. If you need to vent, he listens without interrupting or making your feelings seem unimportant. This doesn't mean He'll always agree with everything, but he knows that love and respect go hand in hand. And when conflicts happen, he doesn't explode or make rash decisions in the heat of the moment. Instead, he tries to resolve things calmly, without turning a discussion into a pointless fight. He understands that everyone has bad days, and that patience is essential for a relationship to work. Because to him, being with you means accepting not just your best moments, but also the difficult ones. But there's one more thing that reveals even deeper love. A gesture that might seem simple, but speaks volumes about how much he truly cares about you. He remembers the little details. When a man truly loves you, he pays attention to things most people wouldn't even notice. Not because he has an incredible memory, but because he genuinely cares. He remembers your favorite song, exactly how you like your coffee, or that funny childhood story you only told once. These little things show that he's not just in the relationship, he's present with you. And it's not just about remembering, it's about taking action. If he notices you're tired, he suggests you take some time to relax. If you mention a book you want to read, he might surprise you with it days later. If you talk about a restaurant you love, he mentally notes it down to take you there. These small gestures say a lot about how he sees you, not just as anyone, but as someone truly special to him. And the most beautiful part? He doesn't do it expecting anything in return. Paying attention to you comes naturally to him. He notices, he cares, and he shows affection in the most unexpected moments. Because to him, every little thing about you matters, and nothing goes unnoticed. But there's something that proves his love even more. Something that goes beyond affection and shows just how willing he is to protect what you have together. He defends you and protects the relationship. A man who truly loves you won't let anyone disrespect you, no matter who they are. And he doesn't need to raise his voice or start a fight, but he makes it clear that you deserve to be treated with respect. If someone tries to put you down, he stands up for you. If people say he's changed because he's in a relationship, he doesn't feel ashamed. On the contrary, he's proud to be with you. And this goes beyond words. He doesn't entertain gossip, he doesn't let others badmouth your relationship, and he doesn't allow outsiders to interfere in your decisions as a couple. If a problem arises, he talks to you, not to his friends or family. He understands that a healthy relationship is built by two people, without outside influence. Protecting the relationship also means being loyal. He doesn't play games, hide things, or act suspiciously. Instead, he takes pride in being with you and makes sure to show it, both in person and on social media. Because to him, true love needs to be protected and nurtured every day. But there's another sign that proves his commitment even more. Something that shows he doesn't just value the present with you, he sees a future by your side. 7. He makes long-term plans with you. When a man truly loves you, he doesn't see the relationship as something temporary. He includes you in his plans, not just for next weekend, but for months or even years ahead. If he talks about future trips, important life changes, or dreams he wants to achieve, and you're always part of those plans, it's a sign he envisions you in his future. And it's not just empty talk. He takes real steps to build that future with you. It could be something small, like suggesting you both save up for something special, or something bigger, like discussing the possibility of living together. He doesn't dodge conversations about the future or change the subject when it comes up. On the contrary, he talks about it with enthusiasm and confidence. A man who's afraid of commitment does the opposite. He avoids future discussions, gives vague answers, or seems uncomfortable when the topic comes up. But a man who truly loves you makes it clear that you're not just part of his present, you're part of what he wants to build for the future. And most importantly, his actions align with his words. But there's something even deeper that reveals true love. It's not just about plans or promises, it's about how he reacts when things get tough. 8. He stands by you in difficult times. It's easy to be around during the good times, but when things get complicated, that's when a man truly shows what he feels. If you're dealing with problems at work, health issues, or emotional struggles, he doesn't disappear. On the contrary, he stays by your side, even when he doesn't know exactly what to say. Sometimes, just his presence makes all the difference. true love isn't just about happy moments. A man who genuinely cares doesn't ignore your worries, dismiss your feelings, or make you feel like a burden for needing support. If something hurts you, he wants to understand. If you need a shoulder to cry on, he offers it. If the situation requires patience, he has it. He's not with you only for the good days. He's there for the ones that truly matter. And it's not just about saying the right things. It's about actions. He asks how he can help, does his best to ease your burden, and shows through his behavior that you can count on him. That doesn't mean he has all the answers or that he can fix everything, but he won't let you face things alone. To him, love is about partnership, and standing by your side in tough times is the ultimate proof of that. Now tell me, have you ever had someone who truly stood by you during hard times? If so, cherish that person. If not, maybe it's time to ask yourself whether the person by your side truly loves you the way you deserve. If this content helped you, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next videos. There are always tips and insights to help you recognize the signs of true love. And now, how about watching the next video? It's already on the screen. Click it and come with me.